This is Richard with Help Services, and we are located at 2812 Libby Lane in Del City. We are recording this job just for a comprehensive and cohesive understanding of the condition the drain is in, as suggested by the realtor. So we are going to redo a couple of the vents that I had already inspected, beginning with this 2-inch vent that is above the hallway bathroom, I believe between the toilet and the sink. And as we can see immediately from the get-go, we are in a little bit of water. That is at the base of the drain, and as we can see, we get out of it immediately. And it begins to fade away. My drain consists of cast iron and is a little bit fogged up. I'm going to pull my camera back to try and clear it a little bit. See if I can get a little bit clearer picture. There we go. So as we can see, the drain consists of cast iron in the house and appears to be in good condition, save for that water at the very beginning. Now we are in the exterior portion of the line, which consists of PVC. And I had carried some of that water with me, so it is a little bit murky looking because of that. But what I am going to do is get my camera all the way to the end, and we can see I am nearly there. We have gone 85 feet worth of cable, and the PVC portion is in excellent condition with no belly or root intrusion or otherwise issues. And then it turns and drops into the main. And that is the main there. So now that we have a cleared up picture, we should be able to get a better video as I am pulling the camera back. And I actually see what looks like a clean-out junction right there. I'm going to see if I can find that. Okay, we began digging looking for the clean-out because we can see what looks like an opening in the top of the pipe there, right here. But there's definitely an opening at the top of the pipe there. But the realtor was having trouble finding it, so it may be buried underneath some soil. The drain line in that area is, according to my camera, is 2 foot 4 inches deep. So that's to the very top of the bottom of the drain. Or I guess I should say that's to the, my camera is at the bottom of the drain, and the drain itself is a 3-inch diameter drain, so it may be only about 2 feet below ground level. But the realtor is currently digging, looking for it. And I have put some spray paint where it was indicating that my camera was resting. Now with what we were saying, we can see that this is cast iron, and it appears to be in good condition. It has that little bit of standing water at the base of the vent, but otherwise it still shows that it is circular in shape, and that water we can't see, but my camera my camera is currently inside the vent, so it's vertical. So that part where it gets in the water is actually only probably at the base of the vent, maybe a foot and no more. But then it covers my camera lens because when I'm pulling my camera, it is vertical. And all that water is draining down the camera head while I'm pulling it back. Okay, we are now above the inch and a quarter vent that I believe pertains to the shower, the bathtub in the hallway bathroom. And we can see kind of the same thing. It has a little bit of standing water at the base of the vent that does not even cover my camera lens. But then we pull out of it and I am pushing some of that water downstream because the drain seems to be a little flat from the age of the drain, causing the vents, which are metal and cast iron, they have sagged a little bit, but the overall drain is in good condition. So we have gotten, again, through the main system to the exterior drain. And we have already seen this once before, so I'm going to pull it back. Okay, we are now above the master bathroom vent, which is a 3-inch diameter vent, and it consists of cast iron. And we will see the same situation going on that we've seen at the other vents, where there is a little, my camera being underwater at the sweep of the vent, and we can see the water falling back towards me, indicates that the vent has sagged a little bit, and it has caused a little bit of water to stay in the drain. And I need to run a little bit of water, but the drain then wides into the hallway bathroom drain, and we've seen all this from there. So again, we can see that I'm pushing that sludge. The drain is in good condition. It just has sagged a little bit at the base of the vent, which has caused the drain to hold roughly, probably about 3/4 of an inch of water at the base of the vent, because my camera rests about 3/4 of an inch from the ground when it is flat on the base of the pipe. So when my camera is underwater, that indicates that there is about 3/4 of an inch of standing water in the drain. I'm going to start a new recording pertaining to the kitchen and laundry portion. Okay, we have begun the recording from the kitchen, from inside the drain pertaining to the kitchen sink, because there was a little bit of buildup on the kitchen line that was preventing me from being able to have a good picture, and I could not make heads or tails of it. But as we can see, the drain is draining and flowing perfectly well, and I am vertical right now above where the drain enters the vent, and I'm going to have the Realtor turn off the water here in a moment and we'll be able to see more clearly. So, the drain, a kitchen drain, it is cast iron like we expected, and it is a little dirty, you know, gunky, and kitchen refuse is in it. However, the drain itself appears to be in good condition and is open and flowing with no issues in sight that can be seen. And the last drain to be inspected is the laundry drain. So we are going to run that next. Okay, likewise with the kitchen drain, there was a little bit of debris that I needed to run some water to clear, and we are now pulling back, and we can see similarly that the laundry drain is original cast iron and appears to be in functioning order, and it has a very minimal amount of water in it, just like each other drain. They all have a little bit of water standing at the base of each vent. So each vent has sagged a little bit from likely the age of when the house was built, and perhaps the code itself was not sufficient. It was not indicating that the drains needed the vents needed some sort of support, and it was believed that they would last forever, and over time the age of the house and possibly the sand and the soil shifting has caused the vents to sag, causing the drains to hold a little bit of water at the end, at the very beginning of each pipe. However, the rest of the drain consists of cast iron in the house and PVC outside, and appears to be in good condition, open and flowing with no bellies or grooves or otherwise issues in sight. This is Richard with Help Services, signing off.